Today we're here at Sam Sorrenti's orchard just outside of Cobram in northern Victoria. Sam was one of the first farmers to participate in the Victorian On-Farm Internet of Things trial. Since about October last year, Sam's been collecting data from 24 soil moisture probes scattered throughout his 2 properties, covering approximately 40 hectares. The soil moisture probes that Sam had installed used the LoRa network to communicate data.
My name's Sam Sorrenti. I live in Cobram. I was born in Cobram. We grow peaches and nectarines on the outskirts of Cobram Township. We have 2 orchards. One is 18 hectares, the other one is 20 hectares. And we mainly grow stone fruit for supermarkets, local market and export. Our motivation for the IoT trial was, first of all, it's new technology, which you want to be on the cutting edge of new technology, whatever's out there. We needed to do something for soil moisture monitoring. On the home block, we have an old system of knocker sprinklers. I'm pretty much up to speed with the irrigation procedure and how it works, and we have tensiometers in the ground. On the new farm, we went to an upgraded system of micro sprinklers. So we were struggling with soil moisture, reading it and working out correct water application. So when this trial was introduced, we thought this is perfect for us to do soil moisture monitoring and hopefully get more effective use out of our water and get better results. The improvements we've noticed so far is the duration of irrigation. We've seemed to have modified a bit. We don't seem to be watering as long as we used to. We're probably watering a little bit less with closer increments, trying to reduce runoff and trying at the same time get the maximum out of our trees, but without watering past the root zone and without not putting enough water on. So far with the technology, the biggest challenge is becoming comfortable with it, understanding it and trusting it, because this is new technology. It's not new like state-of-the-art. There's been soil moisturing devices out there before, but everything new you got to get used to, and then building up a database. So without the database you can't accurately assess what you've done. So history is a big part of what you're going to do in the future. So the biggest challenge probably is accepting the data, understanding the data and trusting the data probably, and then having a more bigger picture of what you're doing. You still need a bit of gut feel when it comes to this sort of thing. You just can't wholly and solely rely on the data. But now with the data we've got in place, we're a lot more comfortable with and trust it a lot more. When the harvest is on, when we're in that rapid growth stage of the fruit, we'll look at it every day, every second day. If we get a hot spell of hot wind and hot weather, well then we'll look at it more regularly. As far as the technology and all that is concerned, there's 2 ways you can handle it. You can either push it to the side or you can embrace it. And I think the future of farming is to embrace the technology, because it can only make your job easier, make your job more efficient and make your life a lot easier. So if the technology is there and it suits your operation, go for it. Once you start using it and start and accept it, you soon learn it, and then when you use it every day, it becomes part of your business. It's part of our life, I think. Yeah, we love it. Yeah.
So there's some of the things Sam has learned through the Internet of Things trial. In particular, he's been able to take data being collected in real time and make accurate decisions around watering processes.